Namaste friends, welcome to DM Astrology. Today we are going to see the importance of a Deepavali festival. What is to be done during this Deepavali festival? See, all the festivals has some meaning in our life. Whether they have some health concept, their wealth concept, or smoothness in the life. So that is the beauty of our all the Indian festivals. So let us celebrate Deepavali. I'll give you an advance good wishes for the Deepavali festival which is coming soon. Now Deepavali have a 5 important days where you can pray for different kind of Devi, and you will get benefited for the whole year. So that is the concept of doing this video. Do listen it carefully, do share it with others, and let others also get benefit. So this Deepavali start with the Ekadashi, then Dwadashi, it is a Vagh Baras where the people get the strength of a health. But the main festival start with the Dhanteras. It's a Trayodasi, 13th Tithi. Dhanteras is a day where we can pray for wealth as well as health. Dhanvantari Dev, we believe as a Lord Dhanvantari, he is a god of Ayurveda and also is a god of good health. So let us pray on the day of Dhanteras on auspicious day of 13th November, Friday. Friday 13th November, it is a Dhanteras. It's a day for Lord Dhanvantari who bless us good health, who always carry a good remedy, who is a lord of who is a creator of Ayurveda, what we believe. So let us pray on the Dhanteras. The timing mentioned is a morning 6 hour 46 minute to 11 hours. That is, in your place you can count from sunrise, right? From sunrise you can count 3 hours. It is actually 3.5 hours, but you can consider 3 hours. So 3 hours to the sunrise is a time where you can pray Lord Dhanvantari. You will get a mantra in Lord Dhanvantari mantra, or you can pray Lord Mars. Mars is also for the medicine and it's also correct for disease to remove. So you can pray between 6 hours morning 6:46 to 11 hours, that is Chal Labh and Amrit Chogadya is there. You can pray for 3.5 hours any time in between that. Or otherwise, if it is skipped, then you can pray on 12 hours and 23 minutes to 13 hours and 48 minutes. That is pure Madhyan Samay. That is Abhijit Murat. You can see my Abhijit Murat video. That is also a best time where you can pray. So either you can pray in the 3.5 hours to the sunrise, or in the afternoon 12 hours and 23 minutes to 13 hours and 48 minutes, or later on the last Murat is 14 hours 36 minutes, that is 2:36 pm to 5:58 pm. So you can consider 3 hours prior to sunset. At your place, wherever the sunset is there, just 3 hours prior to sunset you can pray. You can pray, what you can pray, you can bring all your ornaments, cash, jewelry, coins, silver, gold, platinum, all the materials you can accumulate. You can wash it with the water, you can wash it with the milk, that is unboiled milk, and you can pray with the Ashtagan. Ashtagan means there is 8 different Abil, Gulal, Chandan, Rakta Chandan, all 8 can get together, and that you can pray. And then you can offer it to the God. This day the Lord Dhanvantari also can be prayed, and also Lakshmi Ji. You can do the Lakshmi Ji puja, you can purchase the coin also, and you can do the puja also. Whatever the coin you will purchase, you can do puja on the Deepavali day. So during this period you can purchase the coin also, you can pray the Lord also, you can pray Devi also. You can pray Lakshmi Ji, Mahalakshmi Ji, Padmavati Devi, all the Devi which is a goddess for the wealth. So that you can pray during this period. That is very auspicious day, and it's an opening day for the Deepavali. So everybody this year will pray Lord Dhanvantari for a good health, and Lakshmi Ji or Padmavati Ji for good wealth. So that is the first day. Then the second day is a Kali Chaudas. It is 14th Tithi. It is for the goddess Kali, who gives the Shakti, who remove the fear from you, is a Kali. You can pray Kala Bhairava also, because it's a Saturday. You can pray Kala Bhairava, you can pray Rahu, you can pray Saturn, you can pray any goddess which gives you fear. So to remove the fear, this is a day. What you have to do, normally it falls on the night we do this, but you can do in the daytime also. Take some salt, whatever salt you have, sea salt, rock salt, table salt, whatever salt you have, take that much salt and keep it in the Sahasra Chakra, this crown chakra. Keep it here and take a bath so that it will clean all your aura. So that is a day where all the negativity removes. You can clean your house also, you can clear your clutter also. This day is an auspicious day. But this is fall on 14th of November, Saturday, in up to 2 hours and 17 minutes. So it is only till 2 p.m. only. There is a Kali Chaudas. So you can do Bhairav Puja, you can bath with the salt, and you can pray Kali Devi, Devi Kali, and the goddess Kali, and Bhairava, Rahu, Mahamrityunjaya, and who gives you fear, that you can pray on that day. That simple it is. Then on the same day, after 2 hours and 17 minutes, the Amavasya will start. And Amavasya, the Deepavali is always seen in the night. Amavasya should be there. So that night Amavasya falls on the 14th only. So on 14th of November, Saturday, we will celebrate the Deepavali. Now Deepavali is a festival of light, festival of crackers, sweets, everything. But it is for the goddess Mahalakshmi. So whoever want a stable money, stable wealth, see, people pray Lakshmi ji, who's standing on the Kamal, lotus, is a Dhanateras, where you welcome the wealth. But you want to settle the wealth in your house, then you should pray on the Deepavali day, Lord, goddess Mahalakshmi ji. Mahalakshmi always seated on the lotus, she will be seated. There will be elephant who is showering the water, there will be a pot of a wealth, and that is a picture of a Mahalakshmi. You can Google the Mahalakshmi, you will get that picture. So that is the day on 14th only, on the Saturday 14th November. The Pradosh Kal, it's the best time of a Pradosh Kal. This is the day where Lord Mahavir, who is being prayed by the Jain, has left this world. So that is also a auspicious day. It is a Preeti Yog, Swati Nakshatra, Amavasya. When these 5 things come together, it is called Nishita Kal. And that Nishita Kal is happening in the evening, 6 o'clock to 8 hours and 33 minutes. So after sunset, 2 hours you can catch it. This is the best time to pray for Lord Mahalakshmi. We believe that on that day the Mahalakshmi travel, and that is why we celebrate with the lights, so that it will come to our house. If there is a dark house, she will come. So Pradosh Kal is the best time that you can utilize, and that is the best time. The day to pray and write all these accounts is this day. This is the day where you close your current year and you open in the next year. The pray for this is 18 hours to 1936. That is 6 p.m. to 7:36 p.m. You can do Lakshmi Pujan. You can find the Lakshmi Pujan in Google. So you can do the Lakshmi Pujan. There is a Shubh Labh, Amrit, all these Chogadiyas are good. People also consider the Navmans also, that Taurus Ascendant and Aquarius Navmans is there, and there is a Taurus Navmans also there. That also you can find. But this is the Nishita Kal period between 6 hours to 8 hours and 33 minutes. In this time you can pray. That is after sunset 2 hours. At least 2 hours to your sunset you can pray Mahalakshmi. This is the best day to pray Goddess Mahalakshmi, who will settle in your house for a year. You should pray for good health, good wealth, and good knowledge on that day. And we normally close our accounts on that day or earlier time, but now you can close your that day, and then you can start a new. Thereafter, next day the new year start. This year the new year is in conflict. That was 15th November 2020. Actually, it's a new year start from 10 hours and 36 minutes, because till that time Amavasya is there. So new year should not be start, because the new year should be in the morning. That should be a first tithi. But this time the first tithi is very early in the next day. So people will going to celebrate on the 15th only. Many people say that it's a leap. It's a one day we have to break, and then also. But on this occasion you can continue on the 15th. On 15th of November you can do, that is a Sunday, 15th November you can start a new year between 10:36 to 12:30, that is prior to Madhyan, 2 hours. 2 hours before your the middle of a day, you can pray, you can write down your new books, you can open the books, you can write some new business, new trade, commerce on that day. So previously we start the new year from that day, and thereafter we write the days. I means income, expenditure, we write from that day. So that also you can practice. So this is 15th November. On 16th November morning 7 o'clock, 7 hour and 10 minutes, the first tithi ends, and there is a Bhai Dooj. It is a day for a Yama sister Yamuna. That day people pray for the goddess Yamuna. We have a river also in the north, Yamuna river. It's a sister of a Yama, that is Yamuna. And that day the brother goes to the sister house and pray longevity of sister. Sister also give blessing to the brother. That is on Raksha Bandhan, the sister comes to the brother house on this Yama Dvitiya or Bhai Dooj. The brother goes to the sister house and take the blessing of a sister and pray for sister. So this is the auspicious day that you can celebrate on 16th of November 2020 after 7 hours and 10 minutes. It is a breeze only that day. And the last and the best day of a Deepavali is a Labha Panchami. On 19th of November 2020, Thursday, there is a Labha Panchami or Jnana Panchami. Labha Panchami means a day of a gain, and Jnana Panchami means it's a day for the knowledge. See, we all know 5th house and 11th house are opposite to each other. If you want to join these two, 5th house and 11th house, this is a day where you can pray for knowledge also. Those children who are studying should do Lord Saraswati, Goddess Saraswati Upasana on this day. That is a Jnana Panchami. There is a mantra Om Aim Namaha. Om Aim Namaha. That is a mantra for Bij mantra for Saraswati. It's a Saraswati Bij which you can continue do. How much time you can do, so that will open your mind, it will open your memory. As well as you can do pray Lord Goddess Lakshmi, Mahalakshmi, Padmavati on this day. So new business also you can start. It's a Jnana Panchami. It is good for the students. It's good for the business person. Normally in the India, they start 5 days after the New Year. That 5th day, they start the business. That is a Labha Panchami or Jnana Panchami. Entire year, if you want good health and good wealth, do pray on the Labha Panchami. Good time that you can pray. So on that day, the Muhurt is find out is a morning 6 hours and 50 minutes to 8 hours and 14 minutes you can pray. So from sunrise you can utilize 1.5 hour. So 1.5 hour from sunrise you can use, that is a Shubha Chogarya. Or in the afternoon 11 hours to 3 hours and 12 minutes there is a Labh Amrit Chogarya is there, that also you can utilize. So on 19th of November Labha Panchami you can morning 1 hour 1.5 hour to sunrise you can pray, or after 5 hours to the sunrise, 11 o'clock to 3 hours and 10 minutes you can pray for Labha Panchami. These all are the auspicious time I have mentioned. Do utilize it and make this Diwali special for you. We all need good health and good wealth. So I pray for God for all of you who are listening this to get a good health and good wealth. So with this blessing and with this good wishes to be given to you, I am giving you this video and completing my video. Stay blessed, good health, good wealth will come to you. All the best. Dhanyavad. Happy Deepavali, Happy New Year. Namaste. Stay blessed.